You bought that annuity for a reason, right? For peace of mind. A promise that your money would be safe and that it would grow for your retirement. But what happens when that peace of mind starts to feel more like, well, a nagging doubt? If you're looking at your statements and just feeling a little let down, you're definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about a rescue plan for those underperforming annuities.
So let's just ask the tough question right out of the gate. Is this annuity really doing the job you hired it to do? It's such a common story. The sales pitch sounds amazing, it promises one thing, but then the annual statements roll in and they tell a completely different and frankly, much more frustrating story. So if you're feeling kind of stuck, maybe a little trapped by those low returns, or you feel blindsided by fees that seem to pop up out of nowhere, I just want you to know one thing. You are so far from alone. Seriously. This is one of the most common frustrations we hear about when it comes to retirement planning. All right, so let's dig into this. We're calling this first part the underperforming annuity problem. We're going to explore how an investment that was designed to be your safe harbor can sometimes start to feel a lot less like a lifeline and a whole lot more like an anchor weighing you down. A lot of times, the products we're talking about are fixed indexed annuities, or FIAs. And look, on paper, they sound like the perfect deal, right? You get the upside of the market without having to risk losing your principal, you capture the gains, lock them in, and you're protected from the losses. So what gives? Where does it all go wrong? Well, the problem usually boils down to a few key areas, a few places where the reality of the contract just doesn't quite match up with the sales pitch. So let's break down the most common pitfalls so you can spot them in your own policy. First up, pitfall number 1, bad renewal rates. This is the classic bait and switch. You get lured in with a really attractive rate that first year, but after that, poof. The insurance company can, and often does, lower it. A lot. And suddenly you find yourself locked into a long-term contract with way less growth potential than you thought you were signing up for. Second, let's talk about limited index options. See, the growth in your annuity is tied to a stock market index, but here's the kicker. Not all indexes are created equal. Some of these contracts tie you to their own special proprietary indexes that just don't perform that well. So you could have a situation where the broader market is soaring, but your money is basically going nowhere. It's incredibly frustrating. Okay, pitfall number 3 operates in the shadows, high or hidden fees. You might have been told, hey, this annuity has no fees, but then buried deep in the fine print, you find these little charges for riders or for administration. It's like a slow leak in a tire. It quietly drains your returns year after year. And finally, number 4, the misleading sales pitch. Look, it happens. Unfortunately, sometimes an annuity gets sold with these overhyped promises of amazing returns or tons of flexibility that, well, they just aren't actually in the contract. And that gap, that misalignment between the pitch and the reality is a massive source of disappointment for so many people. So, if any of that sounded familiar, you're probably wondering, okay, great, so what are my options? And that brings us right to our second section, the rescue plan. Let's look at a clear, no-pressure path to understanding what you can do and regaining some control. The path forward is actually pretty simple. It starts with a comprehensive review. Think of it like a diagnostic checkup for your annuity to pinpoint exactly what's holding it back. From there, you can compare your policy against other, potentially much better alternatives out there. And here's the most important part. You're in the driver's seat. This is about getting information, not a sales pitch, so you can make the final call. And when we talk about comparing options, this really shows you the scope of what that means. It's not just about glancing at 1 or 2 other products. It means evaluating your current annuity against options from over 75 of the top-rated carriers out there. And we're talking about more than 1,000 different products. That's how you find the right fit. And this right here gets to the absolute heart of it. The process should always be about guidance, not some high-pressure sales tactic. A truly objective review process should never cost you a dime, and you should never feel obligated to do anything. The goal is simple, to arm you with knowledge, because an empowered investor is the one who makes the best decisions for their own future. So what does this actually look like in the real world? In our third section, let's dive into some real-life rescue scenarios. We'll walk through a few common examples just to see how finding the right product can address some very specific goals you might have for retirement. First up, let's say you're caught in that low-rate trap we talked about earlier. A potential solution is to roll those funds into a more modern annuity.
These newer products often have much more competitive ways to grow your money, and many even offer a premium bonus right up front to help offset any surrender charges you might face for leaving your old contract. What if your big concern is long-term care? Well, your existing annuity can actually be a powerful tool here. By moving the funds into a hybrid annuity that has a long-term care rider, you can often multiply your benefits, sometimes doubling or even tripling the amount of money available for your care. Plus, thanks to something called the Pension Protection Act, when you take money out for qualified care, those withdrawals can be completely tax-free. And here is a big one, what we call the tax time bomb. All that untaxed growth sitting inside your annuity can become a huge tax bill for your heirs when they inherit it. But there's a really smart solution. You can transition to an annuity with an enhanced death benefit. This allows the payouts to be structured over several years for your beneficiaries, spreading out and minimizing that tax hit for your family. So you see, whether you're looking for better growth, a plan for long-term care, or a smarter way to leave a legacy, all of these strategies really point to one thing: regaining control of your future. And that control always begins with one simple step: getting clarity. So, what are the key things to remember here? First, that feeling of frustration you have, it's valid and it is incredibly common. Second, the problem probably isn't you. It's often buried in the technical details of the contract. And most importantly, you have options. Getting a clear, unbiased look at the alternatives is the very first step to putting the power back where it belongs, in your hands. It really all comes down to this. Your retirement is just far too important for guesswork. It's too important to just hope for the best. So the only question left is, isn't it time you traded all that uncertainty for some real clarity?